Hennythemoor reporting live from the liquor store. How's everybody doing today, man? So, hey, it's officially here, man. It's Friday. Work week is over. Y'all done made that week. You know it's time for a liquor store run, man. So y'all go ahead, come on in, get your hen, your gin, or whatever, hey, whatever it takes to make you sin. And we're gonna talk about the cowboy content and get drunk together, man. So, hey, there's a bunch of shit going on around the NFL right now. Micah Parsons and Tyreek Hill got Twitter fingers. Rookie mini campers coming on. Star running backs are on the move allegedly. So man, it's a bunch of stuff going on right now, man. So we're gonna talk about it in depth. So it's gonna be a good time, man. So go ahead, pour you a drink, pour you a shot, and just kick on back, man. Hey, Stephen Harrison, I see you, brother. Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store. Justin Kitchen, I see you, my guy. Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the channel, my guy. And hey, on your way in, I need everybody to hit that like button and hit that share button. I need everybody to let everybody know that the liquor store is open for business right now. Action Pal, DC for Life, Texas. What's up with y'all, man? Oh, also, please remember, if you slap the shit out of an Eagles fan, you will get half off all the items in the store. So please, please, please use your discount while supplies last. Then we got Eagles tears, we got branded gin, we got all the good shit. So come on in, man. Make yourself at home. Liquor store is open for business, man. Liquor store is open for business. It's the weekend. It's time to have some fun, man. So also, I want everybody to remember the raffles is still going on. If you send $5 to $Hennythemoor, you will receive an entry for a Dallas Cowboy jersey. And if you want to win a Dallas Cowboy jersey, all you got to do is send $5 to $Hennythemoor, and we'll do the drawing on the first. You got it from now to the 31st to get your entries in. So that entices you, or you just want to support the channel, just hit the Cash App. So with all that said and done, got the formal introductions out the way. People are filing into the liquor store. Let's go ahead and get started, man. So we already done talked about the schedule. The schedule's out. We done talked about how we feel about, the teams we're playing. There's other stuff still going on around the league, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already know. I feel like we're gonna win about 14 games. I said we'll go 14-3 just based on the schedule. So that's where I stand on that right now. So not to beat a dead horse, though, we're gonna talk about a couple other things going on around the league. Jazzy Jeff, Brian Kite, Raymond Silas, I see y'all, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. Y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, man. Let everybody know the liquor store is open for business, man. So so let's talk about some news from around the league real quick. So this is not really Dallas Cowboy related, but it is related to the division. So this is officially from Adam Schefter. Statement from Commanders co-owners Tanya and Dan Snyder. We are very pleased to have reached an agreement for the sale of the Commanders franchise with Josh Harris, an area native, and his impressive group of partners. We look forward to the prompt completion of this transaction and to rooting for Josh and the team in the coming years. Then this is part 2 of that. The purchase and sale agreement calls for the Josh Harris and partners to acquire the Washington Commanders from the Snyder family. The agreement is subject to NFL approval as well as satisfaction of customary closing conditions. So it's official. The Washington Condoms now have new ownership and new leadership. We know for a very, very long time, the Commanders were one of the worst ran franchises in the National Football League. That has always been an advantage for us. They were usually incompetent in terms of roster building, in terms of personnel, in terms of acquiring free agent talent. Like, they were abysmal. They were abysmal, to say the least. So this does change some things. Not this year. They got the team that they have. They're going to be bad this year. They're running out there with Sam Howell, and even though they do have a couple of good players on the team, I don't think Sam Howell is that good of a quarterback. So I don't think there'll be a good team. I don't expect them to make the playoffs this year. But moving forward, they seem to have better ownership. Magic Johnson is one of these partial owners, inside of this agreement. So we'll see, man. They might be able to get some better free agents. They might make better roster moves. They might make better coaching hires. So you never know. So really, especially if I don't think they'll make the playoffs anyway. With that said, new ownership, I think they will want to hire their own coaches. I think this might be the last year for Ron Rivera, no matter what the hell he does, outside of winning a Super Bowl, and I doubt that happens. So I think the turnover will have ramifications for the entire NFC, especially for the NFC East, because really Washington has not made the playoffs since 2020. They have not won a playoff game since 2005. You know what I mean? So it's been a very long time since they've been a competent football franchise and were, legitimate threats to compete. So will this change things? I do not know, but they have a better chance now with new ownership to compete than they ever did. All right, so now that that's out the way, let's move forward. And don't get me wrong, I'm not scared of Washington. Like, I feel like we're gonna beat the hell out of them. But it used to be a layup. It used to be a layup to beat the Washington Commanders. Every time I seen them on the schedule, I used to just mark 2 wins. Right, I never ever worried about the Washington Commanders beating us. So that might change depending on some of the personnel moves, some of the coaching moves that they make moving forward with this new ownership group, if they are able to lead them to the right direction. But for now, it's business as usual. We'll sweep the Washington Commanders this year, and then we'll worry about that bridge when it's time to cross it. So moving on, this one is something that I'm very interested in. Now, this one is definitely a move that I want us. Hey, King G said it's still a layup. Facts. Hey, King G, hit that like button, hit that share button, man. Let everybody know the liquor store is open for business, man. Let them know that the liquor store is open for business. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and share this to a couple of groups my damn self. I ain't gonna just be the person that begging y'all to share. I'm also gonna put in some legwork. So I'm gonna share right here. I'm gonna share right here. And I'm gonna share right here. So there. I never ask people to do things that I'm not prepared to do. Said we ain't scared of anybody. Yeah, we're not scared of them, but we just got to let them know. We just got to be honest about things. Like, they've been very bad for a long time. This might be the kick of might be the boost that they need to get over the hump eventually. Like I said, it would be nothing that will affect us this year. The coaching staff is in place. The personnel is in place. They can't do anything about that on such short notice. So, they're going to have a bad team this year. I don't expect them to win no more than 8 games, if that. So, yeah. But the graphic I got on the screen, hey, shout out to my brother Justin for the donation. That got you a lot of entries into the raffle. So I appreciate you for the support, my guy. And if y'all want to be like Justin and improve your odds of winning a Dallas Cowboy jersey, or if you just want to support the channel, y'all hit that Cash App, man. It's $Hennythemoor, and we'll be running this raffle all the way until the 31st. And then on the 31st, we will announce the winner of the raffle. So Dalvin Cook, right? I'm gonna read this report. If reports are true and Dalvin Cook will be released post June 1st, a contender is going to get a good starting running back. Over the last 4 years, he has rushed for over 1,100 yards each season. He has accounted for 45 rushing touchdowns in that same time span. He said, "Thank you, sir. Loving your content, bro." Hey, I appreciate that, man. Y'all who I do this for, my brother. Y'all who I do this for. I come on here, because I try to give y'all good quality, unbiased Dallas Cowboy content. They don't do this in it. They really don't do this in the national media outlets. They really don't do this on the big name networks. Try to be fair and unbiased. It's easy to say nonsense and spew nonsense with no proper, analytics or data behind it and get clicks and interactions and stuff. We try to look beyond the surface level things over here. So I appreciate y'all for appreciating the content, man. I salute to y'all for helping the channel. And, I appreciate the love, man. Real talk. Yeah, Brian Kite, number and facts to what we try to do, man. And listen, Dalvin Cook is a sensational player. He is a fantastic running back. He is easily a top 5 running back in the National Football League. You know, and this just goes to show you, like we were talking about for a majority of the offseason, they have really, really, really tried to suppress the market on running backs. You know, because Miles Sanders, right? Even though he was a dirty, shit eating eagle for a very long time, right? He was dirty, shit eating eagle for a long time. He did make a Pro Bowl selection last year. He did rush for over 1,100 yards. He was a very good running back last year, and he only got 6 point whatever $1 million a year. You know what I'm saying? So he did not really get he really did not get a market value um contract, right? They made Aaron Jones take a pay cut, or they threatened him with getting released. They cut Ezekiel Elliott, for these same reasons. So, they really did a lot to try and downplay the running back market right now. So I'm really not surprised that Dalvin Cook is getting released. They don't really value that position right now. And in terms of enumerating a player, they're still drafting running backs in the first round. But honestly, I had a theory about that, because a running back, that get drafted in the fifth round is really at a disadvantage, because you get them for 4 years, you get to pick up their fifth-year option, and then you can tag them twice. And because the running back market is so low, you can afford those two tags. So theoretically, you could have a running back for their entire career without ever giving them an actual extension. I talked about the numbers behind that before. Yo, West Coast, what's good with you, my boy? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store, my brother. And hey, if you ain't busy, I'll shoot you a link. You want to jump on here, man? We're just talking about some stuff going on around the league. There's still some off-season stuff that been percolating and happening. So, I wanted to talk about that outside of just talking about the schedule. Because we will talk about some schedule talk. But, we'd already did like 3 or 4 shows over it since it's been happening. We done did the leagues, did the actual schedule release. Like, we done covered that up and down, man. So, I'm just talking about some off-season news. Micah Parson out here Twitter beefing with Tyreek Hill. Mini camp going on, just different things. Bro, like, listen, you are not a homer but let me put this on the screen though, because West Coast, they wilding, bro. They wilding for even letting that stuff leave out their lips. Let me get this pulled up on the screen. And hey, what's up with you, Jaquan Millens? Thank you for tapping into the liquor store and showing love, my guy. He said, so I predicted the Cowboys to sweep the Eagles in 23. Now everyone is calling me a homer. That is not being a homer. So let me tell you some interesting things about the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles have not won a game in Dallas since 2017, right? So because of that, you can go ahead and put a W in the column for the game in Dallas. They do not win in Dallas. They have not won in Dallas going on 6 seasons, right? So forget what they're talking about. It's been 6 years since they won in Dallas. So you can mark a W with that. Another interesting thing to point out, Dak Prescott, our starting quarterback, multi-time Pro Bowler, former Rookie of the Year, second in franchise history in touchdowns and yardage and all the other good stuff. He has not lost to this team since 2019. So it has been 4 calendar seasons that Dak Prescott has lost to the Philadelphia Eagles. So no, if you're a betting man, if you are a betting man, if you make parlays, if you like putting money on the line, it is damn near a surefire bet to pick the Dallas Cowboys in both of the Eagles games. I am being fair to the Eagles by saying they have a chance at the link. But 9 times out of 10, like I will be willing to bet money that the Dallas Cowboys are able to sweep the Philadelphia Eagles. But I know for a fact I would bet $1,000 on the Dallas Cowboys winning that game over the Philadelphia Eagles in Dallas for damn show. They ain't winning that one. So no, you're not a homer for saying that, man. Like, history says that the Philadelphia Eagles struggle with the Dallas Cowboys. Matter of fact, hell, Dak Prescott is 8-3 against that team. So no, it's not like they have this history of, overpowering Dak Prescott or him not showing up. They rarely beat him. They rarely beat Dak Prescott. So as long as Prescott is healthy and he's the starting quarterback, we will sweep the Philadelphia Eagles. They be backups. We be beating their whole team. We beat their starters. We beat their second team. We be beating the hell out the boys. Go over there. So yeah, nah, don't overthink that. Like we're gonna beat the Eagles. We're gonna beat the Eagles twice. All right. So now that we got that out the way, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, man, you might as well book it. We should realistically sweep the whole damn division. Like I think we're better than the division is. I'm not even being a homer. Like we have not, Dak Prescott not lost to the damn Giants since 2016. Washington, you know, I don't think they're that good of a team. They're not got great personnel like that. So yeah, I think Dallas Cowboys can realistically sweep the division. Speaking of the Dallas Cowboys, though, Micah Parsons been doing a little bit of everything during the offseason. You know, he been out here putting in some real good work, man. Y'all saw him training with Jamar Chase and training with Deuce Vaughn, doing quickness drills. Now, you know, he was pass rushing against Andrew Whitworth, former Walter Payton Man of the Year award winner, a great tackle in his day. Now he just retired. He was a starting tackle, you know, with the Rams when they actually won their Super Bowl in 2021. So Andrew Whitworth, you know, is a very good football player. Just so y'all put this into context, he made 3 All-Pro teams, made 4 Pro Bowl selections. Matter of fact, he won a BCS championship with LSU back in the day. So he was a winner on all levels. So Micah Parsons has been practicing pass rushing skills against a very good tackle in the offseason. You know, he took time out of his schedule to help the man out. So salute to Andrew Whitworth. Also, if y'all remember, Andrew Whitworth, you know, going into last year, you know, he retired. But going into last year, there was rumors circulating about him possibly coming out of retirement to play for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, those rumors ended up being not true or factual. But, you know, it's good to see Micah Parsons out here getting in work with these veterans. And, you know, I like that Micah Parsons has been putting so much emphasis in his pass rushing. We all know that he is going to be moving to a full-time defensive end this season. You know, it's going to be official. Even though really he was already playing defensive end, he had over 700 pass rush attempts last season compared to, you know, 180 snaps at true linebacker. So it's not like he was playing linebacker a lot anyway. But, you know, it's good to see him putting the work in. He gained muscle mass to be able to take the punishment. He been working out, fine-tuning his craft as a pass rusher. So, you know, salute to Micah Parsons for putting in that work. But I'm also going to marry this because this goes hand in hand with another post. This goes hand in hand with another post. That's not it. That's not it either. Did I not post it in here? Give me 2 seconds because I know I got it in here. Because I gotta share this screenshot with y'all. This shit is funny. Yeah, this shit is superbly funny. Hold on. Bear with me. I'm finna get it pulled up. Here it go. I just didn't save it. So boom. So who y'all think would win in the fight? A lion or a cheetah? Would y'all believe a lion or a cheetah would win the fight, man? What up with what's up with you, the original people? Thank you for tapping into the liquor store and showing love, man. And hey, I need everybody in the liquor store right now. I need y'all to work y'all hands, man. I need y'all to hit that like button. I need y'all to hit that share button. And I need y'all to slap a couple Eagle fans while you're at it, man. I need y'all to slap the shit out of a couple Eagles fans. We know we're giving out discounts. We're giving out bottles. And if you want a chance to win a Dallas Cowboy jersey, man, I need you to go ahead and hit that Cash App button, too. It's $ Hennythemoor, and $5 will get you an entry into the raffle. All right, with that said and out of the way, man, who do y'all think would win in a fight, a lion or a cheetah? Because they look like that's a fight that's going on social media right now. Because Tyreek Hill was talking that shit. Because this is actually a response. Yeah, this is actually a response to the post I just had. This is a response to this picture. So this is what Tyreek Hill commented under this picture. He said, "So now you a motivational speaker. I'm confused. Talking cash money shit. And of course, Micah Parsons, being who Micah Parsons is, he's not gonna let Tyreek Hill get Twitter fingers and just talk any kind of way on the net. And, laughing emoji. He said, "Yeah, keep up with them Twitter fingers. Only person will pay is Tua. I'll see you Christmas Eve. There's only going to be one Grinch who stole Christmas." And he, hey. So I want y'all to understand this. Yeah. Go ahead, Christmas Eve. Go ahead and mark that as a W. If y'all had any inklings that we would lose to the Miami Dolphins, Micah Parsons is going to single-handedly beat this team because he gonna sack Tua ass about 3-4 times, man. And listen, they friends. It's friendly banter. It's friendly banter, little shit talk between homeboys. But players be looking for little edges to go into battle like that, man. They be looking for little edges to go into battle. He said they've been going at it since the Pro Bowl. Yeah, man. And beautiful thing about it, we do play each other this year. Dallas Cowboys will travel to Miami and will play the Miami Dolphins, on December the 24th. So this is going to be a Christmas Eve matchup. And like they said, man, there's going to be one Grinch that stole Christmas. Micah Parsons going to be in green, man. He going to be the Grinch that stole Christmas. He going to leave out of there, with the Christmas tree, the presents. They're going to mess everybody's day up. So, you don't want to motivate Micah Parsons, man. You don't want to motivate Micah Parsons or give him any added fuel to go out there and get after your quarterback. And we already know that Tua, has his injury issues, with his head. God bless him. Pray that he make a speedy recovery. Pray that he stay healthy. But we know they don't have the best offensive line in the world. We know that their quarterback is injured, has an injury issue regarding his head. So, hey, don't fire Micah Parsons up, man. I don't want nothing bad to happen to Tua. Don't fire that boy up like that. All right, so that's pretty much most of the roundabout information in regards to it. Yeah, man, I've been seeing that Sauce Gardner is in fact involved with this too. But like I said, it's not really, ain't like somebody said something about somebody's mama or anything like that. It's friendly banter for now. You know what I'm saying? It's friendly banter. They chopping it up, talking crazy, doing this, that, and the third. But you don't want to get Micah Parsons any added fuel, especially since it's a game that's late in the season. We could already need that game, right? We could already need to win that game for playoff seeding or to make the playoffs or this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? It might already be a game with some implications. So, you don't want to add any extra incentive for Micah Parsons to go out there and play well. So if you had any doubts about the Dallas Cowboys beating the Miami Dolphins, with Tyreek Hill continuously giving Micah Parsons bulletin board material, you can pretty much book that the Dallas Cowboys will beat the Miami Dolphins. Right? I feel strongly about that. So yeah. So moving along. Now we're going to talk about, let me see, I got this right. Okay. We're going to talk about Junior Fehoko, also known as Viliami Fehoko. Hey, what's up with you, Miss Regina Green? Thank you for tapping into the liquor store and showing love. Miss Regina Green, hit that share button. Let everybody know the liquor store is open, man. Let them know the liquor store is open for session. We're over here getting drunk on that content together. So Cowboys rookie defensive lineman, but I be butchering his name, so I'm just gonna call him Junior. Junior Fehoko said he thought he'd be drafted by the Cowboys or the Bengals. Those two showed the most interest. On Dan Quinn's plan for him, hit the ground running first year. I think I'll be playing probably between the edge and 3-tech defensive tackle. That was the quote. And listen, what did I tell y'all? There was something I've been talking about, since the boy got on the team, that the Dallas Cowboys were really viewing him as an interior player. And for y'all who do not know what a three tech is, right? Because the terminology might escape somebody, that they're not too familiar with it. A three tech, is the defensive tackle in the mode of Osa Odigizua. Like he will be playing in the spot that Osa's playing right now. Because right now Jonathan Hankins is a one tech. Big Monty Smith is a one tech. So three tech or is the defensive tackle in the other slot. So they view him as that. He was a great pass rusher in college. And judging for what my boy Landlord said, shout out to Landlord Sports, Landlord from Alabama. He said on the film he watched, he was winning at defensive tackle when they lined him up there. So he mostly rushed out the edge, but they moved him around that defensive line a lot, over there in college. So listen, he had great production in college. He's a high motor, high effort guy. Great pedigree because Vita Vea is his cousin. And Vita Vea is one of the best defensive tackles in the National Football League, hands down. So I like that he's on the team. I like that. And listen, I'm not gonna even sit here and lie to y'all. I was not sure about the boy when they first picked him up. I'm not gonna lie. He was not a player that I heavily scouted. I was not even looking at players like him. I was not. He was considered like an edge coming out of college. I was not looking at edge players like that because we had Micah Parsons, Sam Williams. We brought back Dante Fowler, brought back McKinnon. I wasn't scouting him like that. So I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. But the fact, after I looked at his event metrics, after I looked at some film, after I learned that the plan was playing him at interior defensive lineman, I felt way better about that pick in Fehoko. I felt way better about that pick in Fehoko. So yeah, him playing three tech, that's something that we've been talking about over here in the liquor store for a quick little minute now since he became a part of the team. I'm looking forward to it. And the beautiful thing about it, he is not a bad run defender either. Like he gets highly touted for his pass rushing ability, but he is also a very good run stopper as well. I don't know how well he'll be able to stop the run, at this level right away. I think he needs a little bit, extra weight on his body. I don't know how quickly he can gain weight, to be a better run defender. But he was getting there in college. To be surprised for a guy with his size, he was tackling guys from behind a lot. Like he had good pursuit, very very ferocious, tenacious. Not giving up on the play, tracking the guys down from behind the play if necessary. So I do like him. Do I know for a fact if he can be a instant contributor in this defense? Maybe. I'm not completely sure. It really depends on how much he can get on the field. I think real highly of Osa. I think he's limited as a run stopper, Osa, but I think as a young guy, as a young defensive tackle, it takes some time, especially when you're not a natural one tech. So this might be the year that Osa breaks out. Osa might break out this year. So but even with that being a possibility, I like Fehoko being here because it at least pushes Osa. Like he's already separated himself from Neville Gallimore. Neville Gallimore is no longer competition. So I'm glad that they brought in another young buck that can really push him, to succeed and elevate his level of play. Because if we're going to be successful this year, we have to be good in the middle of the defense. We have to get good play from our defensive tackles from both the one tech and the three tech positions. So I think it's a good fit overall for Fehoko. Because I think in spots he can contribute as a rotational player, and inside of the locker room and practice during training camp, he'll push some boys. Like he might push Neville Gallimore off of a cliff while we're talking. Because we were just talking about him in regards to him pushing Osa to be better. But like shit, Neville Gallimore, man, I don't necessarily know if Neville Gallimore is going to survive training camp with a guy like Fehoko around. I know, just be real with y'all. I don't know how y'all feel about Neville. I think he's has some talent, but I think Osa's currently better, and there ain't no telling how well Fehoko will be out the gate. So he better watch his back. better watch his back. All right, so now with that said and out of the way, let's move forward to the next bit of offseason news to talk about. All right, so this is Kyle Humans, and he is talking about his takeaway from Cowboys rookie minicamp. As y'all know, this is currently going on underway. Big takeaway from rookie minicamp day one. This group understands the challenge ahead. The earn the star mentality isn't lost on these guys. Appears to be a group that prides themselves on effort and toughness. # Dallas Cowboys. I like that. Jameson Taylor, what's up with you, my guy? Neville has to have a mustard camp to survive at this point. Might need 2 sacks and 3 tackles for loss in preseason type shit. Yeah, he definitely is going to have to outplay Fihoko. Like, he has to outplay Fihoko. Like, if Fihoko has 3 sacks and 4 tackles for loss, then like Neville Gallimore might get traded for like a 6th round pick or some shit. Like, for real, like Neville Gallimore is gonna need a lot to survive out there. He's gonna need a lot to survive. Especially, like when the Dallas Cowboys draft a young player that has upside, they know that they have him for the next 4 years. Neville Gallimore, how long Neville been with us? This is gonna be his 3rd season, I think. Third season for Neville Gallimore. So yeah, like just from the fact that the dude that they brought in is younger, has a little bit more upside, yeah. And if it's close, you know what I'm saying, if they have the same stats, he has to outperform him. Because if he has 2 sacks, but shit, Fihoko has 2 sacks too, yeah, it's a wrap. Hey, yo, Double R, what's up with you, my guy? Thank you for tapping into the liquor store. I know your hands probably sore for smacking the shit out them Eagles, man. So, hey, but I still need you to go ahead and hit that like button and hit that share button for me, man. Let them know the liquor store is open for business. Bruce got the toxic juice. He said, Henny, I'm looking for some drink that will pair well with smoking the Giants pack. Man, we got Eagle tears on deck. So you can smoke that Daniel Jones, right? So hear me out. Just peep this. Peep the formula. You can light up that Daniel Jones pack, right? You can start getting faded on that. And then, right? Then you can backdoor, and then you can pour you up a nice tall shot of Eagles tears, because like it's gonna be potent by then. Like we got the Eagle tears in February when we were whooping, when the damn Eagles lost. So they've been getting stronger every day. So you can smoke that Giant pack, and you can just hit them Eagles tears with it, man. You'll be great. Yo, Michael Lockhart, what's up with you, man? Etta Lockhart, what's up with you? Thank y'all for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store. I appreciate y'all for that. Hey, on your way in, hit that share button for me. Let them know the liquor store is open for business, man. Let them know the liquor store is open for business. We in here getting drunk on the content, man. And hey, it's the weekend. It's the perfect time to start day drinking. It may not be 6 o'clock where y'all at in the world, but it's 6 o'clock somewhere. So yeah, let's get drunk on this content together, man. We got about another 35 minutes, so let's keep rocking, man. Let's keep rocking. Let's keep pushing. Let's get it. So if y'all are late coming into the liquor store, I was just reviewing some of the things going on around the NFL over the course of the day. Triple R, what's up with you, man? Thank you for tapping in, showing love to the channel. So yeah, we just recapping some of the stuff going on today. So for y'all who are late, Dalvin Cook is supposedly on the verge of being released. He's supposed to be cut post June the 1st and will be an unrestricted free agent at that point. So yes, I am saying the Dallas Cowboys should sign him, pairing him up with Tony Pollard, especially with Tony Pollard only being a 1-year rental at this point. He only had this year left on his contract. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If it comes down to signing a player long term for a multi-year contract, I would rather give Dalvin Cook the multi-year deal. I'm not gonna lie to you. Dalvin Cook is completely healthy right now. He has rushed for 1,100 yards or more the last 4 seasons. So if it came down to it, I would pair them up for this season, and then I would let Tony Pollard walk next season and keep Dalvin Cook for the remainder of his prime. Listen, this tandem right now might be might be what we need to get over the hump and win a Super Bowl. Because Dalvin Cook, even though he's not the pass blocker that Ezekiel Elliott is, at least he is big enough for you to ask him to do the pass blocking. At least he is big enough to run between the A gap and the A gap, the B gap, wherever you want to send him. So I would do it. I would do it in a heartbeat. How do y'all feel? I need y'all to go ahead and put it in the comment box for everybody just now coming in here, man. Would you sign Dalvin Cook once he gets released? Because remember, there's a team like the Eagles will mess around to sign Dalvin Cook. And I would hate that. Yo, you right. Hey, all the ladies in the chat, I want to wish all y'all a happy Mother's Day. I also want to give a special shout out to my wife. Happy early Mother's Day to you too, baby. Ashton Howard says, scoop him up ASAP for real. But listen. With all of these good teams that need running backs, with all the good teams that need running backs, I am not letting Dalvin Cook sign with the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm not. They're a team that's going to run the ball, excessively and almost exclusively. So I don't want them to get a very good running back like Dalvin Cook. I don't want him to go to the stinking 49ers and pair up with Christian McCaffrey. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's keep it real. Like sometimes I would make a roster move that improves my team and also keeps the teams around me weak. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you can, go ahead and overpay it. Hey, you're welcome, Miss Green. You're welcome. And you were saying something about you needed some help. What was your comment, Miss Green? I think you said something about let me see. I know you're trying to get your jersey and all your stuff. Could you please see if landlord got my message on Twitter? Oh, okay. I tell you what, I'll shoot landlord a text right now and tell him to check his DM. Yeah, I would sign him immediately. He makes your team better. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a question about if he's better than Tony Pollard right now, or Tony Pollard is better. Just get them both. Oh yeah, y'all welcome, man. Matter of fact, yeah, let me text landlord right now. Regina asks, did you get DM on Twitter? Okay, I just texted him. So y'all put it in the chat box. If y'all want to sign Dalvin Cook, I want y'all to put a 1. If you do not, want to sign Dalvin Cook, put a 2. I need to see 1s and 2 in the chat box. 1 to get them, 2 if you're okay on them. I just need to know. I want to pick y'all brains. Hey, you're welcome anytime, Miss Green. You always been a friend of the show. Anything you need, we're gonna look out for you. And that go for all y'all, because I appreciate, there's 1,000 places y'all could be on a Friday evening, outside of looking at somebody talk about Cowboys in their kitchen. So I appreciate y'all for the love. Bruce said no to Dalvin Cook. Jaquan said, yeah, bring him in. He said there are vets out there that would really put this team over the hump. Middle linebacker and running back can do it. Listen, even if we don't get, a guy like Dalvin Cooks, I would sign Kareem Hunt. I think Kareem Hunt right now, despite the fact he hasn't been the same player he was, from the 2017 season for a minute, I think he's better than Ronald Jones. You know what I'm saying? You brought Ronald Jones in. I don't think it would have cost that much to bring in somebody like that. Michael Lockhart said too. All right, so Michael Lockhart doesn't want to meet him. Is that a lot of money in the running back room? It really just depends on how much Dalvin Cook plays for. So let me ask you, if Dalvin Cook, if Dalvin Cook only costs you about $6 million a year, let's say you could sign Dalvin Cook for a 3-year, $18 million deal. Would you do it then? And that's less money than Miles Sanders, because Miles Sanders signed for like 6.5. So let's say Dalvin Cook was willing to sign to the Dallas Cowboys, on a 3-year, $18 million deal, averaging out about $6 million a year. Would you do it then, or would that still be too much money for y'all? Hey, he said he just looked, Regina. He said he got it and he appreciated it. So, Mr. Regina, he just got your message. He'd make a major upgrade. He isn't too far removed from being a good back. Yeah, he was a good back last year. Like I think the people be forgetting because the Giants, not the Giants, the Vikings choked away at the end of the season. But Dalvin Cook had 1,173 yards rushing and 8 rushing touchdowns. Like Dalvin Cook put in work. Matter of fact, let me look at his overall production. You know what I'm saying? So last season, Dalvin Cook had 1,173 rushing yards, 8 rushing touchdowns, averaged 4.4 yards a carry, and he also had 295 receiving yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. So Dalvin Cook's, had over 1,300 all-purpose yards and had 10 total touchdowns. So like he was still a damn good running back last year. Yeah, that's a great deal. He said at $18 million, you jump on it. TP hurt. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like nobody is paying these running backs a lot of money like that. We are overpaying the running back market because we decided to franchise tag a running back with a broken leg. Like that has nothing to do with the actual market. We are the only team right now overpaying a running back because Josh Jacobs is making the same amount of money right now as you can't sign Cook, then play like you ain't. Well, that's the thing. Like we all know the Dallas Cowboys can clear anywhere between $26.2 million and $39 million by extending Dak Prescott. So they have the money and the cap goes up. So they have the money. And I want y'all to remember this too. The Dallas Cowboys are finna get another $10 million on June the 2nd from Ezekiel getting cut. So the Dallas Cowboys got $12 million right now. And then they're also going to get another $10 million. So Dallas Cowboys is going to have like $22 million going into the season. Dallas Cowboys got $22 million to work with. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, wow. He said they just traded Zeus to the Browns. Hold on now. Don't tell me nothing like that. Yo, Big Benny Rich, what's up with you, man? Big Benny, I'm trying to get richer like you, bro. That's what's going on. Chill Bill, what's up with you, man? Israel Madrid, what's up with you, my guy? Thank y'all for tapping into the liquor store and showing love, man. We drunk as hell right now. No, we drunk as a mug right this moment. So, man, shit. So I need y'all to go ahead and hit that like button, hit that share button. Let them know that the liquor store is open so they can come in and drink with y'all, man. But then let me get this pulled up then. That's breaking news. That's breaking news, and I want to talk about it real quick. All right, so let me get this pulled up. Yeah, we finna talk about that. He said, we know that preaching to the choir, tell Dollar Bill Jones. Yeah, man, it's tough. He said, bro, sometimes I can barely pay attention. Bro, it be like that sometimes, my guy. It be like that sometimes. Hold on, I'm finna track this down real quick. Yep. Here it goes. Hey, you can say what you want about the Browns, but the moment they got a competent quarterback, they start building a very good team. They went out there and traded for Amari Cooper. They done brought in Zadarius Smith. These boys, hey, they out there trying to build a contender over there, man. And then they already got Myles Garrett. They just got him a running mate. I feel Cowboys will never get a deal with trades because they have a history of making bad trades and teams take advantage. Well, I'm gonna say this: we got a deal. We got two deals. I think we got a deal on the Stephon Gilmore trade, and we got a deal on the Brandon Cooks trade. I think the Dallas Cowboys, make bad deals when they just want to get rid of players. Like they got rid of Amari Cooper for personal reasons. They did not get rid of Amari Cooper because he was not a good football player. They did not get rid of Amari Cooper because he was not liked in the locker room because the boys love him. Matter of fact, even after he got traded, a majority of the team went down to Miami to celebrate his birthday with him. You know what I mean? Yo, Sugar Daddy Warren, what's up with you, my guy? Thank you for tapping into the liquor store and showing some love, my boy. Yeah, we and listen, the Dallas Cowboys 9 times out of 10 be lowballing their own players. They lowball their own players, so that's why it's extra goofy. That's why there's extra goofy activities be going on. All right, but I got it sent to myself now, so I'm gonna go down here and get it uploaded real quick. It's still the Browns. What can go wrong will always go wrong with the Browns. And listen, we don't play them no damn way. The only way we play the Cleveland Browns is they go to the Super Bowl and we go to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we got them both for compensatory picks. So I think we did good. Yeah, Coop, no vaccination and going out in public with no mask on TV. Yeah. That and he called out Kellen Moore for his play calling. Yeah, and he politely asked for the ball a little bit too often. He said, "Yeah, I know. Me and Landlord were just talking about that, man. Like he had called me while I was up there doing some paperwork at the job, man. He was talking about how the different soundboards and stuff. He put me up on game, man. He a real dude. So I'm definitely gonna take his advice and get one for the channel once I get these funds up. So there it goes. So yeah." Minnesota Vikings are trading 3-time Pro Bowl pass rusher Darius Smith to the Cleveland Browns. Sources told NFL Network's Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero. So I'm not even sure about the compensation. But, yeah, we won them trades this summer, no doubt. And the beautiful thing about it, I know that Stephon Gilmore is a 1-year rental, but you got 2 years of Brandon Cooks. And, if his play warrants it, right, you can give him an extension. He'll be like 31 by the time his contract is up. He ain't gonna sign for mega level money or anything like that. So if you like Brandon Cooks, you can keep him long term. You know what I mean? So yeah, I like those deals we got done. Oh yeah, like listen. So I'm pretty sure now with all the moves that have been made, you could pretty much pencil in the Eagles beating the Vikings week 2. You can pencil in the Eagles beating the Vikings because listen, they're just about out on their quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like they're probably gonna move on from Kirk Cousins pretty soon. So with that said, man, shit. I wonder how Justin Jefferson is going to feel about going through a rebuild so early in his career. You got to think about it. They were just like the 3 seed this season, and now they blowing it up. Hey, I know what you meant. Yeah, they got Jefferson and Addison. So I hate that for them young guys. Addison just got there. Justin Jefferson been trying to help them get over the hump for the last couple of years. So yeah, I hate it for the young guys. They're trying to blow it up. Oh, that'd be nice. You gotta get that sound of Coke getting poured on ice. Yeah, man, that should be bubbling up. B-Bird, what's up with you, my guy? Thank you for tapping into the liquor store, my brother. Yo, hey, B-Bird, on your way in, I need you to slap a couple of Eagle fans. I need you to hit that like button, share it to a couple places. And if you're trying to win your Dallas Cowboy jersey, hit that cash out, man. It's $ Hennythemoor. All you got to do is send $5 for a raffle entry, and, you'll get you a chance to win a Dallas Cowboy jersey, come the 31st. We're doing it from now to the 31st. So you want to get you a chance to get a Dallas Cowboy jersey of your choosing. If you actually win, get your entries in. For sure. But yeah, man, we're gonna I think we're gonna do good. And listen, I said all that about we done talked about the schedule. Let's look at it again. Let's look at it again, man. Cause I think this shit actually worked out pretty well in our favor. With the way it falls. Cause now the Dallas Cowboys are no longer the only team, that's going to have, multiple games in a 12 days stretch. T Smooth TV, what's up with you, my guy? Thank you for tapping in, showing love to that liquor store, my brother. Hey, hit that like button, that share button on your way in, my guy. I'm trying to run it up. Let everybody know we're getting drunk over here, man. So yeah, I think the Dallas Cowboys. Listen, I told you we probably win 14 games. I could realistically see the Dallas Cowboys winning 14 games based on the changes we're making to the offense, based on the improvements that we're making to our personnel, based on the improvements that they're making to the defense. Yeah. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find our stretch like that, because I believe it starts with the Panthers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because we play the Panthers. Let me get this blown up on my end so I can read it to y'all. So this should be messing with my eyes. So let me get this blown up on my phone and I'll read it off to you. I think that's our stretch right there. Hold on. I would have been here earlier, but I hit an Eagles fan and had to stop by the car wash to get the crap off my car. Hey man, shit probably went everywhere, man. Man. I'm so sorry for your car, man. No car should ever have to go through that. No car should ever have to go through, running through pure shit. You are what you eat, and the Eagles eat shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, so here we go. I got it blown up on my phone. So the Carolina Panthers, we played them on the 19th. We turn around and play Washington on Thanksgiving 4 days later. So we played Washington off of 4 days of rest, and then we played Seattle. We played Seattle, on the 30th. So that's our 3 games in a 12-day stretch right there. That's ours. So it's not as bad as last year, because last year we played Jacksonville, then we played and who ended up, and listen, Jacksonville was the number 4 seed in the AFC. We turned around and we played the Philadelphia Eagles, who were the 1 seed in the NFC, and then we played the Tennessee Titans, who were playing for the 4 seed in the AFC. So we had a tougher stretch last year. I know the Titans ended up throwing the game, because it didn't matter to them at that point. But we still had a tougher stretch last year, just by the people we played compared to this year. Because we all believe we'll beat the Panthers regardless of who goes out there and play. They don't have the personnel in place to truly beat us. So if it's Bryce Young, we'll beat them. If it's Andy Dalton, we'll beat them. Washington at home. Washington hasn't won in Dallas in a very long time. You know what I'm saying? I be talking shit about the Eagles not winning in Dallas in 2017. I think no, I take that back. Washington beat us in Dallas in 2020 when Andy Dalton was playing. So it ain't been that long for them, but it's still, they ain't beat Dak Prescott, in a very long time, in a game that matters. Is it a mini bye before the Seahawks? Yeah, thank God. Yeah, we got a mini bye going on, and that's why I said the schedule shaped out pretty well. We don't have a lot of games where we're not getting adequate rest, right? Because listen, we get 8 days in between the San Francisco 49ers and the Chargers. Then we get our bye. Then we play the Rams. And then after we play the Rams, we don't play football again until the 5th. You know what I'm saying? We play them on the 29th. So let me go and see how many days that is. October the 29th. Yeah, it's still a week. It's still a week. So yeah, like I think the schedule falls pretty well. We're catching a bunch of teams, early enough, so I feel comfortable. We're the team with the most continuity in between us and the Jets. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we'll go to New York and beat the Giants. I feel because it's going to be early in the season, their offense is not going to be, ironed out. So I think we'll beat the Jets. Arizona will not have Kyler Murray, so that's a layup. New England is coming to Dallas, so I think we'll win that game. So we realistically can start the season 6-0 or 5-1. The only game that even remotely concerns me is going to be the San Francisco 49ers on the 8th. So I can see us being 5-1 going into the bye. 4-2 at the worst. So I like our chances. I like our chances to win about 14 games. Somebody told me they thought we win 13, go 13-4. But I want y'all to understand this in regard to my mindset going into the season. 12-5 has to be the ceiling. Has to be the floor. 12-5 has to be the floor. So you've been 12-5 the last 2 seasons. You don't want to go back. At this point, after back-to-back 12-win seasons, 11-6 is a disappointment. 10-7 is a disappointment. You want to go 12-5 or better to build on the success that you've been having. You want to go to at least the NFC Championship game to build on the success that you're having. You need to be laying the foundation to continually grow and build on what you've been doing. You need to set the foundation. So yeah, man. But we've been rocking for about 57 minutes, man. I appreciate y'all for showing love to the channel, coming to the liquor store, getting drunk with me off this content. If anything earth-shattering or newsworthy happens, I'll come back on later on. If not, I'm gonna be doing a show tomorrow morning with my brother Landlord from Alabama. And we're gonna do things right, man. So thank y'all for tapping in. Continue to hit that like button. Continue to hit that share button. Slap a couple Eagle fans on the way out. Hit the Cash App and support the raffle on your way out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be giving away that Dallas Cowboy jersey. The raffle ends on the 31st. We'll announce the winner. Oh, shit! Let me stop the show before y'all run out of here. Everybody, give me your ear. Please help me track down S.A. Richburg so I can give them their jersey. They won the jersey from this last raffle. If they take too long to come forward and claim it, I'm a raffle it off to somebody else. Just to be fair. But help me. I don't know who this man is. They sent one time. They sent a nice amount one time, and they actually won the jersey. But I don't ever see him on the show. I don't ever see him. I don't ever see him in the chat. I don't ever see him on anybody else's. DC for Life Texas, and he'll take it. Hey, you'll have a chance to get it if he doesn't come forward. But I got it posted on my page. The S.A. Richburg won. I got it posted on my YouTube page. I got it posted on my Facebook page. It's on my Twitter. So if y'all see S.A. Richburg or y'all know who he is, reach out to him and let him know, because I'm trying to track him down. So yeah, so that's it. But I appreciate y'all. I always tell y'all to drink and drive responsibly. But if you see an Eagles fan in the middle of the road, run they goofy ass up. Don't really do it. Around the corner. Hey, man. Hey, like I said, I'm not gonna open the raffle back up or anything. Like everybody that's sent, I'm just gonna keep y'all in the raffle, and I'm just gonna press the button again. I'm just gonna draw from the names I already got for that raffle, and whoever wins it wins it. If he doesn't come forward, he got a little bit of time. Hey, shout out to Marquetta for the $5 donation. So I appreciate you for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store. And of course, they got you another entry into the raffle on the 31st. So if y'all want to be like Marquetta and Justin, who improved their odds of winning the Dallas Cowboy jersey, hit that Cash App. But yeah, man, if y'all know the boy, let me know because I hate for somebody to actually win, donated a nice amount and not get it. I want to be fair. I want to give it to him. So this is, if you see him, let me know. Let them know what's going on, man. Just tell them hit me in my inbox. But yeah, man, thank y'all for showing love, tapping in, rocking out with your boy. Hey, shout out to DC for Life for the $5 donation. That improved your odds of winning the Dallas Cowboy jersey on the 31st. And y'all want to be like my boy DC for Life Texas and get you a Dallas Cowboy jersey, man, just hit the Cash App. Just hit the Cash App. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for everything. I'm gonna get off here. My wife finna get out, so I'm gonna spend some time with her. Sit back and watch crazy movies. Because when the Cowboy season is not ongoing, I don't really watch TV or other sports. I don't give a damn about the NBA or anything. We're finna go in here and watch some horror movies or some shit. So I appreciate y'all. Much love. Thank y'all for the support. And I will see y'all later. God bless.